Oh yeah, she's looking good. Yeah, boys, she's looking fine. Yeah, buddy. Hey, tubers. I got some new shocks for the front of the Kronos. I had broken one of the shock caps on the Kronos, and I used some aluminum soldering rods to repair it. I thought it was going to be, a temporary fix. I figured it was just going to break again. It's been holding up though. But since I got these finally came in. GPM racing products from China. I heard these were good shocks, and they have like two different shock rates, I guess, whatever you want to call that. Looks kind of fancy. Hopefully they'll be good for the Kronos. I'm not sure if they have shock oil in them or not. I gotta open them up and check them out. I'd show you all these new shocks. I don't know if any of you guys have used GPM shocks before. I have never used them before, but I heard someone say they were good, so I was looking on eBay and made the purchase. Took a good about 3 weeks to get them here. They finally came in. I don't know if there's any shock oil in it or not. If there is, it's thin. I do have a shock tool. This tool is made for shocks, and this is right here. This is to pop out the ball ends. Pretty good tool. I usually forget that I have it most of the time. A lot of times I use it for purposes that it's not intended for. But, yeah. See if we can crack these open. Right back with you when I get these open. Well, I installed one of them. They seem like they're pretty close to what the original ones were. As far as stiffness and all that goes. And I got, I can turn it down more. But, where this goes on there, it fits on the ball like that, right? But look how it goes forward and backwards. I don't know what's supposed to hold that on there like that. And this is a washer. See, these are the pieces it comes with. I added this washer myself. But these are the pieces it comes with. And this piece goes through the shock. And then I put this thick washer on the front of it. I just don't understand what's supposed to keep this shock from going forward and back. Almost like there should be a rubber O-ring on there or something. I don't have any O-rings that size or even close to that size. Maybe I can find something to put there. But yeah, it looks pretty good. I used the ones that came with. And I took a file and I had to just barely file the edges of that on both sides so it would fit into those grooves. I made it work. These bolts I used, they're actually bending. Notice when I took them off, they were bent. So I figured I'd just use the ones it comes with and see how it works. It might work better than the bolts I'm using. Because I snapped both of those off already once. So I used bolts. But yeah, it looks pretty good on there, huh? I'll show you when it's all done. Tubers! They're done. I used a little piece of shrink tubing behind the shock there to kind of have a little cushion, but I mean, they still kind of want to go forward. I don't know what's up with that design. I don't know if I did it wrong or what, but see how it kind of moves forward and back? It's made so it can pivot, but there's nothing to stop it from coming forward. I don't really understand. Because the stock ones just use a plastic bushing. And it really doesn't have any movement. I don't see why the shocks would need to move forward and back. They only need to go up and down a little bit. That's it. Yeah, they look really nice. I tried. So yeah, there we go. She looks pretty good. GPM. See you guys seen these before. My homemade splash guards. Rock guards, because the tires shoot rocks all over the shocks. Matter of fact, I probably could have made them a little bit taller, but whatever, it's good enough. At least it's got covers there to cover it. because the shocks get blasted with pebbles and stuff. But yeah, what do you guys think? Huh? I think it looks pretty good. I'll test it out. If they seem too soft, I'll put thicker fluid in it. I really only have one weight of fluid for our shock fluid, but I got diff fluid. I'll probably end up putting some thick diff fluid in there to thicken the fluid up. That's what I did the last time on my MT8E. I used diff fluid. I took all the fluid out and I put some diff fluid in there. It's probably what I'll end up doing eventually. But yeah, these are made that has stiffer springs, like 2 different spring rates. So it should handle really good. She needs shocks. But yeah, that's my video on shocks. Y'all stay confident but humble. Peace. Oh yeah, like and comment on this video. Please. Thank you. Peace. Oh yeah. Mr. Oliver, say hello. Yeah. This is Oliver. Yeah, he's a good boy. Two years old. Yeah, he's a good boy. Now you've met Oliver.